Human beings share a cosmos. We share a tree of life, of creation. We are particles of one matter, a God matter, a light matter that is beyond coexistence. It is too powerful to understand and recommend. But we are all consciousness. Humans possess a more advanced consciousness that markedly differs from that of animals. Animals operate with one way of consciousness. They're driven by instinct uh, and lacking self awareness. Unlike animals, humans exhibit a two-way consciousness, allowing us to be self aware and engage in introspective analysis of physical, spiritual, and mental aspects. An animal cannot do this. An animal cannot dive within the dwell of awareness, and this is often considered the divine. An animal is divine as much as a human, but it cannot tap into certain aspects of its consciousness. That's why it results into being uh, instinctively uh, thinking, and that's why they hunt and kill and slaughter each other based off survivalism. Um, Consciousness is a state of oneness, yes, transcending gender and a form, a divine spark of that form or that divine. This celestial consciousness exists beyond the confines of the physical world. Earth within human, a dwell nature is inherited. A higher self and a lower self ego, representing a spiritual and physical aspects respectively. So if you can see here, we have split each other into the aspects of lower and higher self. Man is a composition of both matter and spirit, but man is coexisted between God and the flesh, you see, and the quest for balance is the essential. Otherwise, the manifestation of chaos ensues. The ego and the earthly body personality is the physical nature of the self. It is the identity to be shaped by the mind through experiences and accumulated knowledge over the years. This is basically God in motion because God is in me and God is in you. How we operate in certain levels of belief and creation is how God operates on certain beliefs and creation. Religion is just a social construct built for you to forget about this information about yourselves and to seek a man source made structure used to accumulate and suck all your energy out and to scam you. The reason why there is a football match is because I envisioned it and so did you, and 4,000 fans from both teams envisioned it. How it works is like this: the two teams are training. So now the players are also in their mind picturing and in visualizing the game. The build up towards that game is also in visualized by the fans, the media, and the managers. What do we have all in common? The fans, the media, the managers, and the players. We are human beings, so they say, but we are gods coexisting amongst each other because we are fragments and particles of each other for a certain coexisting framework. Think about it like this. They for there to be Arsenal fans, there has to be Manchester United fans. They cannot exist without the other. They have to coexist for them to create a certain reality, which is Old Trafford, Emirates. That's their reality they create. And they create this rivalry because it's between two gods and two coexisting machineries who are the divine. You see, man is pure and purpose on this earth is to separate us from this divine. That's why they create a lot of devices and stimulants to create us to to adapt the lower self of us and not the higher selves of us. You see, because the people who run this world know who we really are. We are gods. We are not human beings. We are God's people. In construct, the higher self is divine, godly, and internal. It reflects the essence of the individual during earlier years. So when you're a toddler, when you're a child, you have the godlike attributes and traits before the ego's formation. So before your ego formats and drags you to a lower self, materialistic, so that way you act like a human, become like a human, it's because of your ego. The higher self embodies love for everything and love for everyone. It serves as the guiding force within, urging one to do the right thing, such as retaining sexual energy, refraining from harm, or foresting love for others. So, that interpretation in itself, we generate energy. What does God do? God generates energy. Man has created God in a man made figure. God is not a man made figure, God is everywhere and everyone. Because without everywhere and everyone, and without us coexisting amongst each other, this whole reality or simulation, this world collapses. So tell me I'm not God again.